brighter note, though.
What's up? Audio.
I just saved 15%.
Oh my
While switching to
God.
Geico.
The brightest note.
But listen. You know, so people have some high expectations for this, you know, Avengers movie, Infinite War. I low-key feel like it's not going to be that good.
I haven't even watched.
Forget what Joe Budden talk about. I don't think it's going to be that good.
I'm not even into it. For real.
I
You gotta watch it though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I hear what you're saying. But
I went to go see Black Panther because I had the support for the culture, and I'm not really
feel
into
it.
stuff like that.
Black Panther was a good movie.
It
was a
was.
good
I went to go
Very
see it a
good
couple
movie,
times
very good
actually.
movie. Even if you didn't like superhero movies, you probably like that. Just
Yeah,
'cause
that's
of
what I'm
the
saying.
continuity of the community.
That's
of
what
the-
I'm saying.
For the culture.
It was for the culture,
It definitely was.
Right.
and I'm glad.
definitely.
I'm glad I went.
So you gotta go see Avengers tomorrow.
I don't know about all
No,
that.
not tomorrow. No, we can't. We can't.
Man.
do movies like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But we ain't gonna talk about that. We already said we're
We
gonna
gonna move
stray
on.
away from that, and y'all still want to bring it right back to that. Forget that. We're not talking about that.
You the one talking.
No, the hell I'm not.
You brought it up, man.
No, I didn't. Will over
I
here,
think you forgot.
Will over here talking about tomorrow. Yeah, you gotta go see it.
We not doing that.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing this
At
Saturday.
all.
Like we got the podcast. Well, I'm not doing it Saturday.
Nah.
Sunday.
I'm trying.
Yeah, so
Maybe Sunday.
You know, Will, you got to get reacclimated with the podcast, man. You know, you've been.
I've
You've
been
been
gone for a
missing-
minute,
listen.
You've
but
been
I'm back.
chilling. Okay, it's good to have you back. You know,
So-
we definitely missed you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
definitely missed you.
Thank you.
We need a name.
Listen.
I feel like we need a name. The Three Horsemen. That's what I like.
Oh
I like,
my
you know.
goodness! You need
man.
not to do that.
It don't stop.
That's generic.
It don't stop.
You gotta,
We're not
you
doing
gotta be
that.
better than that.
We ain't doing that.
A tricycle.
Man.
Why? Because the wheels on a tricycle always go round and
It
round.
don't
I
stop.
hate this guy.
It don't stop.
It don't
It
stop.
don't stop.
Oh.
But yeah, so Bill Cosby. How y'all feel about the Cosby? Because like when I seen, listen, I was so hurt when I seen the verdict today. They said guilty on all 3 counts. I said, oh,
Damn, they said up to 10 years for each account.
bruh,
Man.
Like, but they had the woman stumbling out of the courtroom in agony.
She was emotional.
She was
Over
emotional,
what?
man.
You know, 30 years she been holding on to that
Man.
allegedly.
So what I don't
Allegedly.
look,
That's
so
right.
riddle me this though. So the woman didn't look to be Bill's age. Bill is 80. Old girl got to be in her 60s. So that means when this went down, she was 20 years younger than Bill Cosby in 2004. If I'm not mistaken, if my math is
He
correct.
just
Do the
pulling
math.
numbers out his
I
ass.
know, right?
No, but man, whatever. But I'm saying I don't think she's 80 because I seen a picture of her and she didn't look 80 at all.
Right,
Nowhere
right,
close.
Right.
First of all, Camille is real quiet in all of this. So either
She's quiet again. The first trial, she was out there though, wasn't
Listen, I don't know. I don't.
She was out
remember.
I
there.
don't remember.
So either Camille is really taking a back seat to all this because she's just in just utter distraught and just don't know what to say, or Bill ain't do this. So you're not gonna tell me in 2004 Bill was what 2004, 14 years ago. So what Bill had to
she? Carried
be
a one.
what 70?
Bro, I'm not doing this, man.
Se-
I'm mentally
He in the
drained.
70s. He was
Yeah,
in
he
the
was in the
70s.
I'm listening,
70s.
though.
He was in the 60. So he was what 60?
Late 60s.
60,
How old is he now?
68, 60, not 68.
Whatever.
I don't even know.
66. I want to say he was at 66.
No one knows.
66.
We're gonna throw out a random number.
Yeah.
Hey, I just
Nah,
want to.
66 plus 14 is 80. All right.
All right,
There we
listen,
go.
hold on. Can I stop you for a second?
What
Dion?
up? Go ahead.
Man, this is supposed to be for the vlog, and this took a turn for real. Like Bill Cosby.
This is open conversation. Though.
You know what? I think we were talking about him a little earlier though.
we were.
We did
was
bring
talking-
him up.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we was recording at the time, but I know we were talking.
No,
about
we was
him.
definitely talking about it. So, you know, I just don't believe that, you know, a prominent black figure like Bill Cosby fell off like Milli Vanilli in a matter of a couple years. I mean, fell off. Like, nah. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So how do you get manipulated by a 66-year-old man and you probably 44? You was over there for more than a conversation and some water sipping. You wanted the Jello pudding pop. And you got the Jello pudding pop. I'm sorry. Listen, all I'm saying is, Will, you can attest to this. Tell me if I'm wrong. You were a shorty. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. You and a girl roll up to a hotel. What you thought was gonna go down? You thought we was gonna watch these Netflix and hold hands?
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
You already know what's gonna happen before it even happens.
So you go to Bill Cosby's, you know, wherever he was at, hotel, motel, I don't know, the
Holiday Inn.
the Cos Cave, whatever you might call it, the Cos Cave. You know what I mean? So you go over there to the Cos Cave. What you thought was gonna happen? Yeah, baby, won't you come here and let me?
Hey,
Yeah.
let's be clear about something for a second.
Just saying.
The 3 counts were, I think it was like penetration, no matter how little, or some shit like that. Like what I got from that count was like he just put the tip in or something like that. The other one was like she was drugged or under the influence, and I forgot what the third one was. So this leads me to believe You know what? I'm not involved.
Well, no, you can't say what you just said.
Yeah,
and
you can't.
Then
You was bringing up all
retract your
facts.
statement and say
I'm not involved.
I'm not involved. What do you mean you was involved when you put the headset on and put the mic to your lips? Man, get to talking.
Say what
Get
you
to
gotta
speaking
say.
on it, man.
Say what you're gonna say.
Damn, the hell you talking about?
I don't know, because I don't know if it's true or not. Like, yeah, you could be convicted of something. It don't mean that you really did it.
Well, they just found your man guilty, and we know that guilty in America ain't really guilty.
I mean, he was guilty already. Like, if it's by those standards, you know.
They couldn't reach a verdict in
So,
the retrial. Man,
Hey, look, it's
get
public
outta here.
perception, right?
Public opinion.
Public-
That's what they
yep,
say.
yep.
That's what they say. I don't believe it though. I don't believe
It's hard for me to believe it.
Yeah, man. Like, but I'm just saying, we don't have any black people we can really look up to at all. Find me a black person you can look up to that's not LeBron James. I'll wait. Maybe Denzel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Denzel.
got
But
it.
Bill Cosby was the black father every single day.
Family.
He
Hey,
did
look,
so
as long-
much.
As long as they don't bring up no bullshit about Uncle Phil, then we good.
Nah, Uncle
Yeah,
Phil,
yeah,
listen.
yeah.
Hey,
Don't-
rest in peace, Uncle
R.I.P.,
Phil.
yeah.
Uncle Phil been passed away for 5 years now, right? I don't think they're about to dig him up or, throw salt on his name like that. I would hope not.
I mean, you ain't think they was gonna come out 30 years
Oh,
after the fact talking about, they got the pudding pop they ain't want.
man, listen.
Next thing you know,
I just think they got paid by the government. Listen, Bill gotta go. Bill gotta go. We're gonna go ahead and set y'all up with some money, and y'all gotta make sure that
he go.
y'all tell some lies.
I thought
Go
he
ahead and
wasn't
throw
gonna
some
do the
dirt on his
conspiracy
name.
theory.
It's not a
All right.
conspiracy theory. Not a conspiracy theory
Is
at
it a
all.
fact?
I'm just saying, not a
fact,
fact,
just
but
an opinion.
There it is. I'm just saying, the man basically walked on water his whole life. Bill Cosby could go anywhere.
Are you comparing
he
Bill
wanted.
Cosby to Jesus right
Not
now?
saying that. Not saying that. Not saying that at all.
Not-
But I'm
not at
saying-
all?
Not at all. But you can always depend on Bill Cosby to give you what? He was gonna give you laughs. He was gonna tell the truth on the show. And, he was somebody you could look up to. Somebody like, man, when I grow up, I want to kind of emulate Bill a little bit.
And it's kind of hard to, see all that stuff in the news happen, and then all of a sudden you say, nah, I can't be like that.
See, facts.
This man did a lot for the community. He did a lot
Facts.
for black people. He made sure, have a psychologist for shows to make sure black people didn't look bad in the shows.
And think about it like this though.
So
The Cosby Show was airing once that what?
Allegedly took place.
No. I was about to say
that's true.
the Cosby Show was coming off of that terrible show they had. It was that show, then they kind of rolled right into the Cosby Show. Good Times. Man, if Good Times wasn't one of the worst shows on television today, they was happy
They
being
was moving
broke.
on up. Now you know what?
That's the Jeffersons.
Oh, okay.
I said Good Times.
Okay, because I was going to
Yeah.
say,
Yeah,
okay, all right, that
nah.
makes a lot more sense.
JJ Dynamite always broke. Could never catch a break.
Good time.
John Amos had the same face on that show from the day it aired to the day it ended.
Nothing good about
Nothing
that.
good about that show. He couldn't catch a break.
Man.
He couldn't catch a break. Man, listen. O.J. Simpson caught more breaks than John Amos did on that damn show. Flat out, I'm dead ass. Man, listen, I'm dead ass. Serious. I'm serious. I hated Good Times because they were happy being broke.
I know.
Their circumstances
sad.
was
That's
terrible.
sad.
It's seeping through your pores how much you dislike Good Times right now.
Because it was an all black cast. I don't think they had a Caucasian on that show.
I'm sure they had at least one.
I don't think they
Special
had a
guest.
Caucasian.
You need a token.
The dog
Yeah.
wasn't white. The couch wasn't white. The walls
You could
weren't
just
white.
tell. You could just tell.
Bruh.
I don't really remember the show.
Listen,
so.
Good Times. Listen, YouTube it. Find me a white person in Good Times. I will wait. You can't. Why? Because the whole show was negative.
So we're not gonna talk about Ye?
Oh, we're gonna get there. I'm building up to that. I go to Big Bang Theory. I was talking to the wife the other day about it. I said, it's crazy that they don't have a brother in the Big Bang Theory at all.
They don't.
They have Indians,
Yeah, they do. They do.
but
have to.
they don't have a black person in the whole entire show. But moving on from that, in other news, people all up in arms about, Kanye this, Kanye that. I feel like, y'all feeding into
Who's getting paid? Who's getting paid?
Big
Somebody's getting paid for real.
facts.
Somebody.
Like how they say they were saying like Charlamagne was getting paid to promote Cardi.
They
They
said that?
said.
Yeah, I
I didn't
ain't
even
never-
know
I
that.
didn't know that one.
They assume because you know how Charlamagne he go hard for Cardi B for real.
Yeah.
So somebody got to be paying him, right?
Right.
I mean that's the assumption. That's the word on the street or whatever.
Right.
Kanye and these antics, and we're talking about him. We're not the only ones talking about Ye.
Everybody's talking about him.
Ye
He's doing what he did.
Yeah, he's
the
on a
year
press
before.
run. Yeah.
That's all
The year before that.
It's a press tour.
That's all it is. It's good. That's his marketing tool right there.
What Joey say? Strategic marketing.
Strategic marketing.
That's what's
How many albums he got coming out this year?
I think it's. You mean like this? He's producing or that's his?
Oh, he's got one with Cudi.
Yeah, he got one with Cudi.
He's producing on Nas's album.
Tiana
Taylor.
And then he got his solo joint.
Pusha T's album this month.
But you know what's funny though? I think Kanye know that he putting out trash himself. I'm gonna tell you why. Because now, granted, you know, people feel like Ye went off the deep end when his mom passed away. You know, we all give him that, right? But he was never doing no press releases or anything like this. I mean, when Graduation came out, 50's album, I think Curtis happened to come out the same day.
They had the whole battle thing on 106.
Right.
Yeah.
But he wasn't on no rampage, no tangent like he is now. Like, you know, he's everywhere for real. You know, talking crazy, doing crazy things.
He's running up on people, flying people out.
So it makes me think that Kanye knows that the only way his album is going to be anywhere where his album sales used to be is unless he get the people talking about him. Mm-hmm. Because regardless of what, you're gonna listen to the album just because he's making so much of a spectacle of himself right now that you're going to get his album just because you want to see what it sounds like.
Yep.
Kanye can't be doing all of this for nothing. Like, his album has to be fire.
He know what he doing.
And he know his album most likely might be some trash.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because if you know your album was going to be nice, why you doing all of this?
Cole dropped his album without saying a word.
I ain't saying nothing. He said KOD. 2 days, wait on it.
Boom.
There you go.
Almost 400,000 first week.
There you go.
I love J. Cole, man. That's my dog.
But you know what I'm starting to realize, though? Especially in today's, era of music, a lot of people are all hype nowadays. Like Beyonce to me, all hype. All hype.
Beyonce is an amazing performer.
All hype.
Amazing performer. She is an amazing performer. If you buy her CD, she ain't got a hologram of her shaking her ass on that motherfucker, does she? So what is that performance doing for me if I'm listening to the CD? Not a damn thing. If I'm streaming it, what is that performance doing? If it don't come with a video, it ain't doing nothing for me.
Hey, which album she had that Drunken Love on? Drunken Love, EXO.
I have no idea.
Was it the self-titled?
It might have been Beyonce. Yeah, it might have been that one. That's like the last Beyonce album I bought and heard. For real. Before that, it was probably B-Day.
She didn't promote that one.
She didn't?
The self-titled.
When that came out, like 2014, 2013, something like that?
Around that time, that's when artists started, just letting their audience know a few days or even a week before, all right, I'm dropping this.
Boom.
And then it's out.
I mean, they got that on a Run 2 tour.
Yep.
Because she's an amazing performer, by the way.
Yeah, nobody's taking that away from her. Coachella.
What's going on, D-Hall Snap?
We on here. Go ahead.
We in here cooking.
Cooking.
After this, man, it took a while. Like, I'm ready.
How long did it take? I did 2 lesson plans.
It took too long from that moment when we figured out, we got the audio popping, to move everything over here and then realize the audio wasn't popping the way we thought it was.
Man.
It had to be at least an hour and change.
But you know what they always say?
What they say?
Anything worth having is worth working hard for.
Yeah.
Amen.
If it comes too easy, something wrong with it. That's what they always say, and I'm starting to believe them.
Hey, patience.
It's a virtue.
Patience. I think patience is really going to take us far. Dyme Digital, Microwavable Culture. And Will.
Remember that.
Will, what's up with you, man?
And Will.
Let's throw Will under the bus a little bit.
Don't throw me under the bus. Let's wrap things up. That's what we need.
It's time to close it out.
Why we throwing me under the bus?
Man, because you've been missing.
I've been missing for a week and a half, and all of a sudden, everybody mad.
Check this out.
Big mad.
If you're gone for a week and a half, right, and I'm doing Veda.
Yes.
So there's content every day. We're shooting every day. We're meeting up almost every day. Where the hell is Will in the middle
Where
of all
Will
this?
been?
A week and a half is a long time. You're putting out a video every single day.
You right.
Facts.
But
Missing
I'm back.
Meetings.
But I'm back.
Last time we saw you, he was drinking bottomless mimosas.
Man, I had some facial hair at the time too.
What you got?
A lot's changed.
What are you talking about?
I ain't got nothing.
You got a goatee.
I got a goatee. That's it.
He had a beard last time we seen him.
I gotta go back to the footage.
You gotta go check the footage.
He had the Joe Budden.
Man. I had homie on the magazine.
What's his? Oh, right. I forgot you was doing the greenery thing.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was either doing that or coming in your house like, hey,
tequila face there.
Right.
Bottomless tequilas.
So did y'all want to speak on the Kanye thing again anymore? Anything?
What else we got to touch on that? Yeah. I mean, he marketing the way he want to market.
It is. That's all it is. But I feel like a lot of people are up in awe, like Kanye ain't getting paid. So all these people that's making memes of Kanye, that's all fine and dandy and all, and you can say what you want, but the man is still making money at the end of the day. And how much of that money are you getting? None. So why are you putting your heart? So why are you putting your heart, blood, sweat, and tears on the line for a man that knows what he's doing? If you want to endorse Trump, go ahead and let Kanye enjoy his little time in the light. Because once he drops that album, he's going right back in the sunken place, as he calls it.
Yep. Hey, Charlamagne, I think Charlamagne was the first to say that Ye was in a sunken place, and Kanye been MIA, and then when he came back out, he's like, yeah, I'm still in the sunken place. He said the boat sank. I'm like, this boy is wild.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, like, I'm writing Get Out 2 now.
Yeah, saw right. That too.
Facts. So.
I'm good on Ye. I was never like a huge fan of Ye anyway.
I like when I feel the same way you feel.
Yeah.
He puts out the music he used to put out, used to rock with. Dark Twisted Fantasy wasn't a bad album, I will say that. Yeezus had a couple bangers on it. Life of Pablo, I could still find a couple tracks off of that. So, I don't go hard for Kanye. But you can catch me listening to him every once in a blue moon in the car, though, I will say that.
The 808's Heartbreak?
808 The Heartbreak was a nice album. Probably from top to bottom, I definitely say it was, like, nice. It was different, but it was, like, you could get with it. It wasn't no stuff like, oh, he tripping. Like, it wasn't nothing like, oh, he really off the grid where I can't even mess with him. So it wasn't nothing like that. What else did I? We'll
just see what these albums come with.
Yeah, because I don't think Nas, like Joe said, I don't think Nas' album gonna drop. Like, I can't. Nah. When's the last time Nas came out with an album?
Can't tell you.
Yeah, see, it's been a while.
When the last time a rumor was out that Nas was going to put out an album?
Facts, big facts.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. So I do want to get into the tweet that J. Cole put out today.
What'd he say?
He was talking about is social media a drug.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Because a lot of people need social media.
What's the first thing everyone does
when they wake up in the morning? Going right to social media.
I'm going to check my Instagram. I'm going to check my email.
See how many notifications I have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a drug.
It is a drug.
It's addicted.
Right. And with that being said, the social media do more harm than actually help, though.
I mean, it depends on who using it and how you're using it.
I mean, but think about it. So Cardi B also tweeted, I want to say today. Like, it's a lot because with social media, anybody could be who they want to be when they want to be it, no matter what time of the day. Mm-hmm. So you really have a lot of people, a lot of evil people on social media. A lot of people who want to see your downfall. A lot of people who don't want to see you prosper just because they're not in a good place. And they could sit over there and their thumbs don't get tired. At all.
They ain't got no jobs.
I could go all day on this.
They ain't got nothing to do.
So it's like, all social media now is, to me, it's nothing but a fashion show. It's about basically saying what I have, what you don't have, step your game up. That's basically what it is. Because when's the last time a person really flashed a lot of money and said, you know what, this is how I got it done? DM me if you want to know how to do it.
Facts. That wasn't scamming. That wasn't scamming.
Like Game today, and somebody called Game out on it. He's like,
$1 million cash.
Yes. And somebody said, so we know you got it, but why are you showing it? First of all, because this is my Instagram. You don't like it, unfollow me, which is understandable. It's cool.
But look at it from both sides.
But it's kind of like, my man, like, why are you showing $1 million cash on the gram game? For what reason?
What you got to prove?
What do you get out of this?
What do you have to prove?
Facts.
Big facts.
I mean, because you ain't telling me, if you ain't telling me to move to make you, how you ain't really motivating.
Right.
Yeah, I got $1 million, man. I was out there rapping. Game still rap.
Yeah, he
still rap.
He just came off. He was touring over in Europe. He was in
Dubai for a minute.
He was, but he was somewhere cold too. Like, I don't want to say Iceland. Like, he was.
Where we at with it?
He was somewhere. Where we at?
21.
Okay. We got like 9 minutes left. I like this.
When you see this,
Man, listen,
He always trying to argue with somebody when you telling him to wrap
this
it
is
up.
all of us talking though, so this isn't just me and y'all behind the camera. This is all of us.
Facts.
Right. Yeah.
This is the new TNT. We gonna have to come up with a new name though.
Okay.
When we all get to sit down. When we get to sit down and chat.
Yeah.
Without the guests.
Right, and this is kind of like our just us opening up, letting the people know who we really are.
They get to see us vibing with each
Definitely
other.
get to see us vibing. Definitely. Yeah, but that's what social media to me. Like I said, it can be used for good, but a lot of it is negative, man.
Yeah,
a lot of it is negative. Like even the memes be negative. Like
don't bring in the memes, man.
Nah, I mean, like let's be honest.
They don't stop.
They don't stop. The memes are funny, granted, but the memes be mean as hell. Like Fab.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they be bringing in.
What happened?
Stuff.
Tell us.
Fab allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly, I'm throwing that big A word out there. Allegedly said that him and Emily B had some problems. Said he went upside her head a couple times. Blah blah blah. Whatever it is. My thing is, I feel like people want to be so close to these celebrities that they will do anything for some celebrity exposure. What I mean by that, you see a celebrity, you'll try to downgrade them or say something degrading about them just to get them to retweet you back or to shout you out in the post.
Cloud. Doing this cloud chasing.
Yep. There you go. Well,
so if you can't get it on your own without help, does it really matter?
I mean, it's not really without help, but I hear what you're saying. I hear the point you're making.
Yeah, I mean, but think about it. If you clout chasing,
right,
then you got to say something negative to get a response, because a lot of people promote negativity. Negativity to me is more powerful than positivity. Think about how many positive things you see on social media a day. Now go into the negative things you see in a day.
Hey,
it definitely outweighs it.
I saw the most positive thing earlier today. Will Smith had posted when he went skydiving.
Oh yeah.
Speak on it.
That was
what did he say though? What did he say with it?
All right, so look, here's the premise is basically, all right, look, I went skydiving. They tell us we gonna jump on 3. At 2, that's when you really go, because on 3, that fear gonna grab you. You gonna try to hold on. You gonna jump on 2. You get down there, and after you're already in the midst of things, you realize this ain't scary at all. This is what I wanted. And God put he said God put something on the other side of fear or something. I don't know.
He said God puts. I'm about to mess it up. He said God puts. Not blessings on the other side of fear.
Let me try to pull this up.
Yeah, you might have to pull that one up. It was a good quote, though. It was definitely a good quote.
But, it takes a minute to get to it because, Will was a little long-winded in that when he really wanted to get his point across. That's not that Will.
Other Will.
The other Will.
It's a minute long.
Although it is. Nah, but just read the quote because he said.
Oh, okay. Say God, Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday.
2014. God placed the best things in life on the other side of fear. Woohoo!
You want to go ahead? Yeah. You want to go ahead and dissect that? What he talking about for the people out there that don't know?
Hey, look, we've had talks when we said where we said that, hey, look, sometimes folks don't go as hard as they want to do, or as hard as they have to because they fear success. We got time for this? Yeah, because they fear success. Yeah, that's all I got, man.
I mean, so, Will, you got anything to add to that?
Nah. Go ahead.
Of course not.
You pretty much said.
Yeah, we'll be in the cut. He
always in the cut, man. Always. But
chill.
But you have to really face your fears in order to get to your blessings. Because if you play it safe all the time in life, then you're gonna have a safe, boring life, and you really probably didn't even accomplish anything.
And you know what? That brings us to what we talk about every day. Working somewhere you don't want to work because you fear going out on your own.
Gotta bring it up. You gotta bring it up every day.
Always. And what we mean by that, for the people out there that don't know, we in the military.
These two
got to. Yeah. I hate it. I hate what I do. Because once you finally woke and you realize what the system is really trying to do to you, they're trying to hold you back, and they don't want you to be all you can be, because once you all you can be, you're no good to them anymore.
I don't need you no more.
And once they realize that you don't need them, they hate you for it.
So you're useless at that point.
They hate people that's trying to get out because you go against their system. Because everything in life that tries to control you is a system. Okay.
Every day.
I'm coming up my bedtime in like 9 minutes. Not even gonna lie to you.
It is about that time.
Late. It is. I'll be in bed by 10:30. I'll tell you that. 10:30, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's cool. But what was I about to say? Yeah. So, playing it safe. Ain't nobody ever did anything great by playing it safe. If Kyrie Irving wanted to play it safe, he would have stayed in Cleveland.
Did he have the choice?
Yeah, he could have stayed.
He could have stayed.
Yeah, you don't give up no Kyrie Irving. Hell nah. You don't just give up him. But he was like, you know what? I want my own team. I want to show that I can be the leader of a team. And he went out on a limb, and I respect him for that. Because a lot of people in this position wouldn't have made that move. Fast forward to reality, though. Real life. I get a paycheck every day. I want to be a painter. I want to be an architect. I'm good at what I do, but that don't pay the bills. But why don't it pay the bill? You got to put yourself out there.
I don't know if people going to like me.
Yeah. Forget what people say.
I don't know if they're going to be willing to pay for this. I don't know if I got that hustle or that drive to actually make it happen. Maybe it'd just be easy if I go work for somebody when I know I'm going to get a check every week or every 2 weeks.
Preach.
Settling.
Content.
Yeah.
And is life structured for you to be content and not happy?
It's safer that way.
It is safer that way. It is safer. But how many people are actually woke, though? Because if you're woke...
What is that?
What is woke?
How would you define that?
Yeah, what is it? Because you've mentioned it a few times, and
So my definition of being woke is when you realize what you control around you and what you realize, what you're not going to accept. To me, that's being woke. Okay. Because if you woke, there's a lot of things that you're not going to accept because I'm not doing that. That's stupid. That's beneath me. Not saying that you better than what it is.
No. You right. Don't even try to. That's exactly what it is.
But that's what it is. And when you woke to certain things, now granted, you can't change everything being that you woke. Sometimes you could be woke. And it can scare the shit out of you being woke.
Hey, look, back in the days, we used to watch bootlegs or whatever.
Right.
And I'm sorry. So back in the days, we used to watch bootlegs, and they'll pull up something that was some horrible quality. I'm like, I'm not watching that.
Right.
You too good for this? Yes, I am.
Of course.
I am too good for this. I'm not doing it.
I remember watching the Saw bootlegs. And you see someone walk across the screen.
Yeah, people
I'm like, man,
coughing,
I'm going to turn this shit off.
She said people be coughing.
People be coughing, walking past, yelling at the
screen shaking.
Yeah. Man. If you ain't got no tripod in there, man, technology has evolved. For real. Right. But yeah.
Bootlegs would be completely different if it was now.
Right. Facts. Super facts. So
they was using singular phones back in the day.
She said singular.
Singular.
You're right. They had the Nokias. They had the no flip, or you did have a flip.
Brick phones.
Oh boy. I had the Razor back in the day.
I had a Razor.
Oh, I hated that thing.
Nah, I like
storage on the Razor. So back in the day,
all the storage sucked on all the phones.
Listen though, so I used to have a silver Razor. I love that phone, but it can only hold I think 20 messages. So you had to really go through the messages that you really wanted to keep. Like, oh, she went ahead and texted me. Let me go ahead and say that. So you'll archive them, save them. But I had to save them because you couldn't save all of them because that message keep popping up. No storage. Like, come on, man. I paid all this for this phone, and you thought, Razor was like
you can't open the phone.
Top shelf.
You can't open the messages.
Nah.
You get them, but you can't open it, right?
Get it, can't open it.
Yeah,
why? Because you got to start deleting some stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I remember them.
Don't you have no pictures on there?
Oh no. But we used to download ringtones though.
I was just about to bring that up. Some
ringtones back in the day.
When the Boost Mobiles was popping off.
Young Joe ringtones. I didn't have the chirp, but I had the shoulder lean.
I had the chirp. I had the Nextel chirp.
Definitely had a few of those. I ran through a few of them.
Them Ludacris commercials cracked me up.
I had the Boost Mobile though, prepaid.
Nah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I had a.
I thought the Nextel was like month. I mean, it's all the same. But I thought the Nextel was considered monthly, and then the Boost Mobiles were prepaid. Definitely ran through a few of those. I even had the cord, man. I used to hustle those for real.
Oh yeah.
You know the little cord that you connect to your phone to the computer.
Yeah.
$1 ringtone. What's up,
man? True hustler right here.
Nah, listen.
I was recording the ringtones. That's how.
Will waking himself up, wake your ass up.
Watching 106 in Park. He's like, all right, number 5. Yeah, that's Jaquan. Let me go ahead and put my phone up to the TV
you
real
had
quick.
The Tipsy?
Yeah,
man.
Was
I had anything.
Had,
Tipsy.
Was it Tipsy?
It was Tipsy.
Yeah. And Hood Hop.
Yeah.
See Hood Hop.
Yeah.
Chingy.
And they're doing a chicken head.
D4L.
Wait, hold on. If you had Jaquan, Tipsy, you had Chingy right there.
I had
I'm assuming it was right. So
right there.
Can you do the chicken head?
Man,
Can you bust that out
I got
for
a
us?
bad ankle. I'll be hooping. I got a bad ankle.
I got a bad ankle.
And not in these.
You got
not
the,
in
you
these.
got the ankle brace on. Talking about he got a bad ankle. That ankle brace that had you jumping,
Rocking the Stacey Adams with an ankle.
Yeah, listen, you throwing an ankle brace though. Your vertical increases, so don't give me that. Hey, don't give me that. I got a bad ankle with an ankle brace on. Cut that out,
man.
But nah, man, good times, man. You know what's crazy? As we sit here and get nostalgia and as we reminisce, it just seems like the good days, the old days, the youthful days were so much better than the days now.
Hey, maybe not.
Well, and I say
you think social media ruined that?
I'm not. Nah, I say, you know what ruined it for me? Doing stuff I don't like doing. Because when you're a kid, you know the world is your playground. You have fun. You don't have any responsibilities. But they never really tell you. As you get older, be your own person. Think for yourself. Don't have nobody think for you. You want to make moves, make your moves. But, you know, the less people that are involved in your decision making, the better.
I'm going to have to disagree. I mean, I agree with what you're saying. Right. But I'm going to disagree with you about the best days basically being behind us.
I mean, no. Well, let me rephrase that. Not saying the best days are behind us, but as I reminisce about the good days and I compare them to now, like we are progressing, but we're not where we want to be.
I'm going to say, J. Cole said, you never know it's the good days while you're living in them. I think that's
a
month
right.
or so from now, we're going to be like, yo, remember we was in the crib shooting a little podcast for the Veda vlog.
2 hours trying to get the mics up, all that.
That's when you look back and be like, yeah, that was the hustle, that was the struggle right there, and look at where we are now. Just like when you was a kid, you didn't know those were the good old days. You got a little older, you look back at it, like, yeah, remember we was wearing them long ass t-shirts? Not we, but maybe y'all had them long ass t-shirts.
We had them long t-shirts.
Cameron came out, everybody was rocking the pink tee.
Yeah, y'all had the pink tee.
He said,
I was strictly a black.
Maybe it's a New York
guy.
thing. My bad. Maybe it's a New York thing. I don't know.
Harlem, stand up.
Come on now. You know Brooklyn is in the building. Brownsville,
what up, everybody in Memphis?
We'll forever shout out Memphis.
Always, 901.
Ever.
Never
forever
forget.
Shouting it out.
At WBJ.901.
Everything.
So, I mean, you're right, though, because you really don't appreciate the moments as you're living in them until it's months later or a year later. You like, yo.
Looking back on it.
We really did some great things.
Facts.
Definitely.
Big stupid fact.
Big stupid. I feel like you was going there. You just needed me to go ahead and push you.
Appreciate that.
So, yeah, man, that's accurate though. I give you that one. That is accurate though. You know, I just want to live every day and have fun. You know, you work 5 days and only get 2 days off. I'm trying to have 5 days off and only work 2 days.
I think we're too busy focusing on what we're focusing on and what we want to do and where we want to be and how we want to get there. So actually enjoy the moments of right now, the moments of the struggle, the moments vibing, the moments being around love, the people you love, people that love you, things of that nature.
Right. I mean, because this is the journey. And if you can't enjoy the journey, then how you going to enjoy success?
The journey is better, I think. I mean, I granted I haven't reached where I want to, but I think once we get there, we'll realize that the journey, the process, overcoming all the setbacks, major comebacks will be so much better than when you actually get what you want and become content. That's one of my biggest fears, becoming content in what I'm doing. Right. I hope to always want to strive for more.
Always. Never get comfortable. But, you know, but with you saying that, it means that as long as the money isn't your motivation behind what it is you're doing, then you will be satisfied in your accomplishments. You know, you won't settle, but you know, you'll always strive for more, but you'll be like, you know what? I'm in a good place right now.
Yep.
And if the money don't motivate you, because you can never have enough money. I have 150 million. I can have 200 million.
Never going to be satisfied.
Never going to be satisfied.
Hey, I feel like that's a whole nother conversation once we start talking about that.
No, it is. Because
you know, if you make I don't really want to start, but I'm just gonna say this: if you make it comes. Shit. If you make 60...
Is that your phone?
Yeah, that's my phone.
But you better go ahead and answer that one.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at.
Tune in next episode.
My wrist is vibrating.
Of Dragon Ball Z, right? You know, GET. Yeah, there's your phone.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby? Yeah, that's what she said.
She about to pop down. All right, so me and Will gonna keep this rocking.
Yeah.
Like no other.
We're gonna put her in After Effects.
You know, we gonna hold it down for her because she got some things to do. She even told us she had somewhere to be. We already knew. What? Yeah,
where else we gonna go?
Where else we gonna go?
Let me hold your car.
What? Hold my who?
I figure I asked. You know, I ain't trying to lose my parking spot. I mean, shit, y'all don't want to leave it.
But then if you take my car, I'm gonna lose my parking spot.
But you
You ain't making no sense, man. Bye. So she about to go handle that, and we about to sit up here and continue talking.
Continue the conversation.
So
don't get comfortable, right? We were talking about that.
No. You don't want to get comfortable. But like I said, man, you know, but then it's also a lot of people's mentality though, because if you don't have the mentality to really be better than what it is that you know you can be better than, then you know why be better? Because you know you got a lot of people out there that's like, you know what, I couldn't do more, but and I'm okay. You know,
they settle.
I'm okay.
They settle. So I got a question for you, actually.
Yo,
what do you use each day to motivate you? Whether it's music or watching a Gary V clip, anything. What do you use to keep you motivated each day?
To keep me motivated each day. Well, I start my day with 2 raw eggs, and
going with the Rocky route.
Oh, you already know. With some buttermilk, you know, just to have my morning just real shitty. You know what I mean? Just you know, and I say to myself,
get
like,
through the struggle and start the day off.
Yeah, like, you know what? I don't want to struggle like this. Then I say to myself, well, if I just don't drink the buttermilk or just eat the 2 raw eggs, then I think, you know, my day will be a little better than what it is. So why don't I just do that? But on a serious note, as motivation, I just think of a better life. I think of a life of me waking up every day and me being on my own time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me not chasing the money, but the money chasing me. Because, you know, as long as you chasing the money, you'll never be satisfied and you'll never get to where you want to get to.
Never gonna be happy because you can make $1 million, $2 million, but then you're gonna be trying to chase $5 million, and you just never gonna be satisfied.
Like, you want your money to work for you, and you want to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. I want to get that. That's what motivates me. Being able to go and talk to high school kids and give them the game that we probably didn't have when we were in high school.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Telling our story and telling our story to them. And if we can touch out of 100 people, if we can touch 30, 35 out of that 100, you know, then we doing our job. You know, we doing something. And that's what it is. You know, like on the way over here, I was telling you, I said, I wish that I had people talking to me the way I want to talk to those kids. You know, just to give them, say, hey, you know, be your own man. And it starts now. Be your own man, be your own woman, and don't accept anything less than what you know you're capable of getting.
You know you great. Be great.
Be great. Don't degrade yourself.
Don't let anybody talk down on you.
Nobody. You know, if there's something you don't want to do, be in a position where you do what you want to do, not do what you have to do. Because you'll always come out winning that way. And that's what motivates me, man. Like, I see Joe Budden, I see people out there who are doing what we're doing now and getting paid for it, Will.
It's crazy to see how far Joe Budden has come, man.
Right.
This man was doing this thing early 2000s.
Right.
Then gets into some beef with Drake. And you know when you get into beef with Drake,
you really don't
your career, you don't come back.
You really don't.
Next thing you know, this man is on Everyday Struggle.
Right.
Then he ventures out from that. He gets his own podcast. He's working with Diddy. And this man is on everything. He's still relevant.
And you see the views, 114,036 views.
Just published.
That's what it is.
He's making moves.
Making moves, man. And I say, like,
it's crazy because I did not think this man was going to recover.
Nah, but I don't feel like he took a big L.
He didn't take a big L. He didn't take a big L, but he took an L.
Because people forget, like, Common went at Drake's throat. His jugular.
Yeah.
Like, he bodied Drake.
Yeah.
And, you know, Drake, he tucked his tail and, you know, he ain't really.
He kept it moving.
He kept it pushing. You know, he's like, I took that thorough butt kicking. I'm talking one of them, you know, when you leave and you come back home and you think you're doing a little something, you try to really, you know, buck up on your dad and raise up on him. And you flatten, and you flatten your shit and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'm not as big as I thought.
That's where everything come back.
Right. Bring your ass back down to earth. So I think that was Drake's humble moment.
Yep.
You know, so that's what motivates me, man, because and it's not the money. As long as we put out good content, put out things that people want to hear, we will always finish on top. You know, because it's kind of like, you know, you don't worry about your GPA if you getting all A's. Don't worry, your GPA going to be fine. Just do what you need to do in the classroom. So as long as we need to do with the content and make sure that what we put out, we can stand on it, then we don't have to worry about nothing else because everything else will come.
That's right. And if you really want it, man, it'll come together. If you really want it, and you just constantly tell yourself each day, man, you keep that vision. You keep that vision just right there for you, and you just keep thinking about it each day, and then you just get closer and closer to it.
Right.
I remember in college, man, I wanted to drop out. Like,
oh, for real?
I wanted to drop out. My sophomore year was a tough year. My dad died. My friend died.
Man.
And I was ready to just give up. I was ready to just move back to Memphis. And, you know, at one point I just told myself I need to graduate. And so that's when I really got I got everything together. My GPA was low at that point, but I managed to bring that up to 3.5 or something. I don't remember, but you know, I constantly told myself each day, all right, I got to go to class. It's snowing outside. All right, man, get past that. Walk to class. Do your thing. And you just, like I said, you can use this for anything, really, any goal that you have in life. Really just constantly think about it, why you're doing it, what motivates you to do it. And if you can keep pushing yourself each day over and over and over, it's going to become natural to you. And it's just going to get easier and easier, and you're going to eventually get to that goal. So it's all a mental thing, really.
And yeah, because, you know, they always say it's, you know, 90% mental, 10% physical. I mean, that's all it is.
All it is.
You know, it just depends on how bad you want it, you know.
That's true. That's true.
That's the biggest part about it. So, yeah, and then just know, man, I'm not just here to live and die. Live, pay bills, and die. Like,
that's not how we live.
You know, because you could be here today, gone tomorrow.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend my life doing some stuff that I hate doing. And it's crazy because once you know what it is you want to do and you stand on it, you 10 toes down about what it is you actually want to do, you like, oh, nah, I could do whatever I want to do. Why? Because I'm that good. And at the end of the day, I'm going to bet on myself before I bet on somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm not, absolutely not. So, yeah, man, like I said, and then when I see people like Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, like Shannon Sharp, the only reason why you're up there is because you played football. That's the
only reason.
That's the only reason.
And he's trying to stay relevant by Instagram videos.
Yeah, he be pissing me off with them Instagram videos.
So, I mean...
Because, I mean...
They marketing it in their own way, but...
Because it's stereotyping, man. Like, it's a black guy.
Got a black with
what
cognac.
What do black people do? Smoke a black and mild. Drink what? Drink that hen dog. Like, nah, man.
So he's definitely just doing what...
Reaching.
Definitely reaching.
Yeah, man. So that kind of makes me mad because I'm like, you know... And I'm not hating on anybody, but Jalen, Michelle Beadle, and Mike Greenberg, you know, they got a show now called... what is it? And I can hear the theme song. Good morning.
I know it comes on every
I forgot the name of it.
It's not The Jump, though.
Nah, it's not The Jump. I forgot the name of it. But they getting paid, I want to say like $14 million a piece. And they doing stuff that me and you are doing right now.
Right now.
They just have a larger audience than we do.
Yeah.
But that's going to change.
Promise.
I promise you that will change. Please believe that. So that, I don't understand that. I'm like, yo, we could do what they do. Probably better than how they do it. For real.
Because once they get that money, they comfortable. Yeah, they know they ain't losing their job.
You get comfortable.
You can tell. You can see it in their eyes. They comfortable.
Because if the money motivates you, once you get the money, then what else is motivating you?
Yep.
I want to really touch people. You know, I want to see people do better than what I've been doing. You know, I want people to get the game early. Get the game that I got at 25, at 22, or 21, you know, or sooner. Because, you know, being young, that's no excuse anymore. You know, I feel like when you're old enough to walk as, you know, as a child, then you're old enough to really start really taking on more responsibilities. And that's the time to really start molding a child in the direction you really want them to go.
Yeah.
You know, the time isn't when they're 7 and 8 and 10 and 11 and 12. No. You kind of just guide, but you don't sit over there and try to mold. The molding stages is over. You know, you just kind of guide from there, man. And
everybody needs that.
Yeah, so. Definitely. So that's my biggest thing right there. You know, I got a son. You know, I try to talk to him every day and just try to make sure that, you know, he's all right. Try to make him aware of certain things that he needs to be aware of at 7. Now, when he turns 11 and 12, like, nah, my dad gave me that game that you getting 5 years ago. So I'm ahead of the curve, and that's what it's about, man. You want to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You know, so listen, man, we up here on a Thursday night. I can't really say this is microwavable culture, man. This is just free thinkers, just talking.
Man, say free thinkers.
Free thinkers, man. Cause
moving with that Kanye quote.
I mean, yeah, man, because you have to be your own man at the end of the day.
You do.
You can't have anybody else thinking for you because their circumstances
Where are you gonna go?
aren't your circumstances. Yeah, and if you can't think for yourself, then you ain't no good to yourself at all.
You gonna get lost.
Lost in the sauce.
Always.
Lost in the sauce.
There's no way around it.
You know, and, you know, I just can't do a 9 to 5, man, no more. Because I say, I can talk. Yeah. You know, I feel like I can articulate my words quite nicely. So why would I sit over here and work a 9 to 5 where it requires me to bend down, stoop, use my back, when I can use my mind and move mountains?
Be creative as possible.
There you go.
Inspire everybody.
Exactly.
Man, when I first moved out here, I did not know what I wanted to do.
Right.
It took me a long time to realize, you know, being a creative artist is what I need to do. I don't need to be in the kitchen cutting lettuce. So I made sure to do all the right things to get to this point where I am right now, going back to school, having a stable job, and being able to do what I love each day and on the weekends.
Right.
So I think everything is coming together this year the right way, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that, you know, we see success, because I can see it coming. And each day I wake up knowing that it's going to happen. So
definitely, man, definitely. Like I said, you know, Gary Vee said you shouldn't live for the weekend, and I'm tired of living for the weekend, man. Like I said, you know, you have 5 days that require you to work, and you only get 2 days off. Well, why am I working 5 days out the week and I only get 2 days off?
Yeah,
that ain't fair. That's not.
And is that what you really celebrating?
Yeah.
Are you just celebrating because you got 2 days off?
2 days off, and them 2 days go like that.
Quick.
Next thing you know, it's Monday again.
You hung over on that Saturday.
And you miserable. Yeah. So I'm like, you know, 5 days, 2 days. No. Why don't we switch it?
Switch it around.
Why don't we be off 5 days and work 2 days? Because in those 2 days, you definitely can make more money than you can on those 5 days if you play your cards right. And that's what it's about, man. You always got to stay true to your guns. Like I said, and Sai told me something real yesterday.
What he
said, you know, be honest. You know, when you're doing your podcast, you know, tell the people something about you that you don't think they should know.
Just be open to them.
Be open.
That's what I try to do with my students each and every day, is just be open to them. Don't try to be this fake teacher in front of them, you know, smiling all the time and acting like the world is just rainbows and beaches, man. I keep it real with my students sometimes because, you know, they've never experienced the culture out here.
Right.
So I keep it real. That's why they respect me. I say what I need to say, and I keep it going.
Right.
So I believe what Sai is saying. Just be honest with your work. If that's how you feel, don't hold back.
Right.
You're going to have people that's going to hate you regardless. You're going to have people that love what you say.
Right. Yeah, because you can't make everybody happy, and everybody's not going to agree with what you say or do, which is cool, though, because
there's always someone out there trying to challenge that, too.
Yeah,
whenever you say, oh, you can't make everyone happy, and then someone's over there like, all right, bet. So
Definitely. Listen, I'm with you, man. I completely agree with you, what you're saying. You know, man, when he told me that, I was like, wow, you know, he's right, though, because, you know, people love somebody who is authentic.
Yep.
You know, like I always say, you know, people will love you for the authenticity that you bring to the table, because they want to know that you're in the same circumstances they are in, or I was in the same circumstances that you are in.
Yeah.
So I can relate to you, and if he can relate to me, then why can't I get out of my situation just like he got out of his situation?
Yeah.
And there it is. So me and Dyme had an interesting conversation today, and we was talking about, you know, Diddy. And I was like, you know, you should never forget where you came from. And it was kind of caveated off of the side conversation we had. It kind of rolled into that about kind of forgetting where you came from, you know. So I'm like, you know, Diddy been in the game for a while. But you never forget where you came from. I don't care how much money you have in the bank, because your upbringing made you who you are today, and it put you on the platform you are today. So for you to turn a blind eye and you to turn your back on your roots and where you came from is a slap in the face. Like, people love Dave East and Nipsey because Nipsey right now can go and have those meetings with those executives and not even wear a suit.
In his community.
I've never seen Nipsey wear a suit.
Never.
Ever. And he moves the way he wants to move. He tells them like, yo, man, don't be a slave for them white crackers. You know? I'm going to show you how to do it, and this is how I got it done. And I respect him. Shout out to Nipsey, by the way.
Always, man. That's who I listen to every morning.
And great album, by the way. Still rocking.
Still rocking.
No. And I don't know if me and you discussed this, but listen. So, no salt thrown, no shade thrown on Cardi B. I haven't listened to the entire album, but I definitely heard a couple songs off that thing. It was definitely nice.
She got some hits, man.
She went gold in a matter of hours.
She knew what she was doing. She was patient with that album.
Right.
She took her time.
Right.
Everyone was rushing her and all this. And when's the album gonna drop? Is she gonna be a success? And next thing you know, she drops it, and like you said, gold in a few hours.
Right. Nipsey's album has been out since February.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Nipsey has gone gold yet.
No. But he's doing his thing.
And I know Nipsey from the standpoint, but as the fan and as a consumer of his music, it's a slap in the face. Because Nipsey might have the top 5 album right now of 2018.
It's still being listened to.
From top to bottom, the whole album
rocks.
And he put it out on his own label, though.
Yeah.
He did that. It was a long time coming, and it paid off. It paid dividends. So, I like Nipsey because he can go to the hood and he could go to those buildings, to those meetings, and be taken serious as a man. They're not looking at Nipsey as a thug, but just the maturation process, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just from Nipsey saying, I knew I wasn't gonna make $100 million off in these streets, so I need to take what it is I'm good at, and I need to own my craft.
Yeah.
I need to be taken serious because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to help my community. Let those people take me serious that's wearing those suits. I'm not gonna wear no suit, but they're gonna treat me with respect like I am wearing a suit.
Yep.
I'm giving, what I mean? And then,
facts.
right, and then with that being said, I could go back to the hood and I could educate my people and get my people about the hood.
Because they gonna listen to him.
And I like him because he never forgets where he comes from.
Yeah.
And people look at Nipsey like, wow.
Still driving the Impala, still in sweats.
If he can
all his music videos, LA.
He be pushing the Maybach though. They drive the S600.
Oh.
I got the Maybach with the curtains. Oh. Yeah. That's what he pushing. And with the Cuban links. Man. Everywhere I go. I ain't shine. I'm not shining away from I'm not shining. But I'm not what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not shying. There we go. I'm not shying away from, anything.
Yeah.
I'm here. I got like 6 Cuban links on.
Mm-hmm.
What a couple medallions on it though. Like you can see me, like I'm accessible and ain't nobody gonna touch me. Why?
Too much respect.
Too much respect. Same thing with Dave, man. Spaceship in the hood.
Man.
He got an S600 recently. Shout out to Dave East, by the way. That Paranoia 2 was also fire, by the way, too.
Man.
Still, I haven't listened to it in a while. It's crazy because I really haven't been listening to music like that. I've been listening to the Joe Budden podcast and I've been listening to XM NBA radio. But
check that out. I always go back and listen to Chanel. The album.
Not Karma?
Nah.
You talking about Dave?
Davies.
Nah, not Chanel.
I go back and listen to that album.
What album? Black Rose. Kari Chanel. Yeah. Nah, Kari Chanel was nice. Definitely.
Anytime I'm driving home from work, man, I put that one on.
Right. Yeah. So being that, you be like, damn, they came from my same circumstances. And look where they at. They knew what they were good at. They found their niche. They stayed true to their guns.
Stay true to themselves.
And that's what it is. If you're not a rapper, then don't try to be a rapper. Can't everybody be a rapper?
Can't.
You can't. A lot of people can talk like, I'm good at talking. I'm not good at rapping. You give me a beat right now. It's not going to sound the same as it is when I'm talking. I just ain't got it like that. But I know what I'm good at. And I'm not going to try to go in nobody else's lane. That's not my lane.
Worth. You got to find your niche.
And what? You can't find your niche overnight? Nah, it takes time.
It takes a lot of time, a lot of thinking.
Yeah, man.
A lot of soul searching right there.
About soul searching. Because everybody doesn't have the same niche.
Yep.
If you an apple pie making brother and you not a creme brulee making brother, then why you making a creme brulee? Get in there and make an apple pie.
Start your own business.
And then if somebody is good at making a creme brulee, then try to get the game and the recipe from them and then try to turn it into your own. Like, okay, this is how it's done. All right, cool. Well, let me see if I can go ahead and do it this certain way. And that's how it is, man.
Yep.